What's going on, everybody? Today I will be reviewing the movie The Exorcist Believer. Now, I was a little skeptical trying to see this film. I didn't think they was going to pull this off, but I gotta say this is one of the best Exorcist movies I ever seen. I'm serious. This is one of the best. And I know a lot of people had mixed feelings about it, and a lot of people didn't like this film, but I think they pulled this off pretty decent, and they did a great job with this. One of the best I ever seen in a while. Now, this film, it wasn't better than the first Exorcist. No, it wasn't. So I think altogether you had seven Exorcist movies in the franchise. And of course, the best one was the first one that came out in 1973. That's a classic. Then my other favorite one was the Exorcist 3 that came out in 1990. Man, those are the two best. And now this one, I'd say this is the third best one, this new one. And this Exorcist movie is it's a horror slash psychological thriller film, and it's an hour and 51 minutes, which is perfect. Perfect timing. When his daughter Angela and her friend Catherine show signs of demonic possession, it unleashes a chain of events that forces single father Victor Fielding to confront the nadir of evil. Terrified and desperate, he seeks out Chris McNeil, the only person alive who witnesses anything like it before. But I think the scariest part in this film was seeing the transformation of these two young girls getting possessed. That kind of had me on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what's going to happen next. So I think that was like the main part of the movie, just the main scariest part of the movie is seeing them get, in the transformation of getting possessed. I was like, woo. I'm probably the only movie reviewer that's going to mention Linda Blair. I was watching other movie reviewers and they didn't even mention Linda Blair. She was in here for about like 15 seconds, so she had a small cameo in this film. And yeah, she's back. She's back from 50 years ago. So yeah, she had a little small cameo in here at the end of the movie. So yeah, Linda Blair. And the director of this film is David Gordon Green. Of course, he directed the Halloween trilogy. He did the Halloween that came out in 2018, and he did Halloween Kills that came out in 2021, and he did Halloween Ends, which that one sucked. That was a horrible movie he made Halloween Ends, but he did good on the 2018 one and Halloween Kills. But I love the direction he did with this movie, The Exorcist. I really love the direction he went with this one. I'm not gonna go over every cast member, but the ones that stood out to me, which was Leslie Odom Jr. He was pretty good in this movie, but he was so calm in this film. He had a calm demeanor. Even when his daughter was getting possessed, it seemed like it didn't really faze him too much. He was just saying, he was just looking at his daughter saying, oh yeah, okay, you're gonna be all right. We're gonna get through it. But he didn't have no type of emotion of being very scared at all. He was just calm about everything, which was kind of strange and weird. But trust me, if I had a daughter that was getting possessed by a demon, I don't even think I want my child in my house. After I done seen that, I'm gonna be like, no, y'all can keep her. No, I don't even want her. I'm like, no, you ain't coming back in this house after that, cause I can't even trust it. I don't even care if she was back normal again. I'm like, no, you ain't coming back in here. See ya, bye. But he was just all calm about it. But I still like the bond that he had with his daughter. That was pretty cool to see that, trying to stick through it with his daughter. So I love the bond that he had with his daughter. Now, the two main actresses in this film was Linda Jewett and Olivia Marcoux. Them two did an amazing job in this film. Amazing job. Phenomenal acting. Outstanding acting. I was blown out of water with this one. I was like, wow, they blew it out of water. Um, the emotions that they showed was so impeccable. I like it. They really got into their character really well. But the only thing that was kind of a downfall, I kind of wish they showed more character development with Olivia character. But I'm telling you, they had a good backstory for Linda Jewett. Good backstory to kind of feel the character and how things were going in the beginning stages. I like that. But I gotta say, amazing job to both of them. Amazing job to Linda and Olivia. Y'all did a great job. Them two actress right there. They're gonna do some major things in movies. Great job. The next cast member is Ellen Burstyn. I was glad to see her in this film. Of course, she played Chris McNeil. Her daughter was Reagan, especially her. She played in the first Exorcist that came out in 1973, and Reagan was played by Linda Blair. But Ellen Burstyn, I didn't like how they used her in this film. I think it was very disrespectful to me. And if you read about it and stuff, Ellen Burstyn didn't really want to play in this film anyway, but they paid her a large amount of money to be in here, so she just took the role anyway. But I didn't like how they used her in here. It's like, what was the point of even having her in here if you're not going to utilize her the right way? So I was pissed off about that. And they seem like she didn't really engage in trying to help out this. She tried to help out the situation with this girl that was getting possessed, but it seemed like she wasn't really into it like that. And how they did her in and of the movie, y'all see, it was just kind of disrespectful. Y'all could have had her play a better part in this film. I'm telling you, y'all could have utilized her a lot better than what y'all did. So I was like, wow, you have a legend in this film, and y'all just gonna do her like that. So hey, I guess this what they wanted to do. It is what it is. The next cast member is Jennifer Nettles. She's a country singer that played in this film. She played the mother of Catherine. So yes, in this film she did all right, but I couldn't stand her husband at all in this film. He got on my damn nerves with his weak ass. So look, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to tell a movie, but I'm gonna leave it there. I couldn't stand this punk ass. And the next actress is Ann Dow. She did an amazing job in this film. I think she's an amazing actress anyway. I like her in the movie called The Independent. I watched several of her movies. A great actress. Um, I like her because in this movie, the parts that was very slow and dull, she kind of made the movie. She kind of filled in those spots for the parts that was very slow in the film, and she added some great dialogue to the film. And I like that because it was some slow parts in the film, but I'm glad she kind of fixed that and added some dialogue and made the film and gave us a little story about what was going on. So great job to her, amazing job to her. Now I gotta say the pacing was a little slow in this film. It took a little while to build up, but I get it because you do have to build up the story so you know what's going on with the characters. So I get it why it was kind of slow. Also, I love how they use elements of the original Exorcist and put it in this film. I love that they nailed it with that. So they did use some elements from the old Exorcist movie that came out in 1973 and put it in here. So that was a good combination right there with a little modern twist. Awesome job to that. And also, I love the storyline that they gave us. I love the storyline and the development of it. I think it was very creative, especially when it was talking about the earthquake in Haiti. So it kind of gave us other elements of the film that you can gravitate to put the story together. I like it, and you can kind of know everything that's happening in everybody's lives. Good job. Now I'm gonna say this is the only Exorcist movie that has the most jump scares. I'm telling you, the jump scares were so effective. They were so effective, and it landed at a perfect time in this film. So I didn't have no problem with it. A lot of people was irritated with it, but I like how they had those jump scares in there because it just kept you off guard. So great job to that. Like I said before, I love the family bond with the daughters, with all the parents. That was great. Because I know it's tough to see your kid go through demonic changes. I mean, and all these demonic situations. So just to be in their shoes, just to go through that, I know that's tough already. So that was a lot to go through, and it kept you on the edge of your seat, just trying to just seeing that. So yeah, the production of the movie was well done. Very scary visuals, graphics were immaculate. Love how they made this film very creepy, like the first one. I think that's what I love about this movie. They made it like the first one, and they made it very creepy and scary. Well, I wouldn't say scary, but it was creepy. Now I gotta say the actors and actress that played in this film, they put a lot of effort into this film. They really did. This is a solid movie to me. A solid Exorcist movie, and it's watchable to me. Um, a lot of people didn't like this film. I just don't get y'all, man. I mean, y'all got y'all opinion, but I believe this movie was pretty good. See, look, I know about movies. Your boy ain't gonna steer you wrong. Go see this movie. It's watchable. I'm not saying it's the best Exorcist movie. Hell no. I mean, it's not even close to the first. Well, it is close to the first one though, but because it got some elements to the first one, but it's not the best. But it's a damn good Exorcist movie. I'm telling you, it's better than the previous ones they've been coming out with. So this is a watchable movie. To me, you shouldn't get bored with this movie. You know, the storyline is kind of slow here and there, but if you really pay attention, you know, you it has to be slow so it can develop the characters and you know the backstory of them. But I gotta say, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. It actually exceeded my expectations. I thought this movie was gonna be just bad in a bad way. So I thought it was gonna be like just a bunch of crap like the previous Exorcist movies, but this one was pretty good to me. So it didn't let me down at all. And like I said, I gave it an 8 out of 10. And like I said, my favorite ones is of course the first Exorcist and the third one. So yeah. So my next movie review, I know I've been dragging this out. I haven't even seen Saw 10 yet. So please just be patient with me. I'm gonna try to see it next. I'm gonna try to see it this week sometime and put that out. So I'm gonna do Saw 10 next. Then after that, it's gonna be Five Nights at Freddy's when that come out. So yep. So y'all stay patient with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this movie review. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all next time. All right, I'm out.